For generations, the word Freemasons has sparked curiosity, mystery, and endless theories. But who are they, really? What do they believe? And why has this organization survived for more than 300 years? Today, we're exploring the verified history and real facts behind one of the world's oldest and most misunderstood fraternities. The Freemasons. Let's begin with their origins. The earliest roots of Freemasonry trace back to medieval Europe, especially England and Scotland. During this period, skilled stonemasons built massive cathedrals, castles, and iconic structures. They formed guilds, professional groups that trained apprentices, protected trade secrets, and ensured quality workmanship. These guilds were practical, hands-on, and focused on building. But as time passed, something unique happened. These guilds slowly transitioned from working stonemasons to speculative masons. In other words, they shifted from building physical structures to discussing ideas, ethics, philosophy, and personal development. This change created the foundation of the modern Freemasons we know today. The official starting point of modern Freemasonry is widely recognized as the year 1717, when 4 lodges in London formed the first Grand Lodge. This event marked the beginning of an organized, structured society built on shared principles and symbolic rituals. Now, what do Freemasons actually believe? Freemasonry is not a religion. Instead, it is a fraternity, a brotherhood, based on moral values such as integrity, charity, equality, and respect. Members are expected to believe in a higher power, but the organization does not promote or favor any particular religion. That is why members can be Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Jewish, or belong to any faith. Their symbols, like the square, the compass, and the letter G, represent lessons about living an honest and ethical life. The tools used by ancient builders were turned into symbolic reminders of good behavior, discipline, and responsibility. At the heart of Freemasonry is the local lodge. A lodge is simply a place where members meet, vote, learn, and participate in ceremonies. These meetings include discussions on personal improvement, planning charity programs, and conducting traditional rituals that have been passed down for centuries. The journey inside Freemasonry is divided into degrees. The 3 most common degrees are: 1. Entered apprentice, the beginning stage, focusing on self-improvement. 2. Fellowcraft, emphasizing knowledge and responsibility. 3. Master Mason, the highest degree in basic Freemasonry. These degrees are not about gaining power or influence. They are symbolic steps that encourage members to reflect on their character and ethics. So why all the mystery? Freemasons have private rituals, use symbolic language, and have been around for hundreds of years. On top of that, many historical leaders were members, including George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Winston Churchill, and various artists, thinkers, and scientists. This combination naturally led to myths and speculation. But it's important to separate fact from fiction. 1. There is no evidence that Freemasons control governments or run global conspiracies. 2. There is no proof of Freemasonry influencing world politics behind the scenes. And 3. Freemasonry does not require members to follow any secret agenda. The secrecy often mentioned in movies and books mostly relates to their private ceremonies and traditions, not illegal or hidden activities. Like many fraternal organizations, they keep their rituals private simply because they are part of their cultural heritage. Now let's talk about what Freemasons actually do today. Across the world, Freemasons are heavily involved in charity. They fund schools, scholarship programs, hospitals, research foundations, rehabilitation centers, and community services. In many countries, they are known for their role in disaster relief, helping communities affected by floods, earthquakes, and other emergencies. Their charitable work is often public and transparent. In fact, many of their hospitals and service organizations are open to everyone, not just members. So why does Freemasonry continue to attract attention? A combination of factors, their age, symbolism, traditions, and reputation, has kept them in the spotlight. People are naturally curious about groups that have history and mystery woven together. Freemasonry also survived major historical moments, from revolutions to wars, and adapted through every era. Some find them inspiring, others find them puzzling, but no matter how they are viewed, Freemasons remain an important part of global cultural history. In the end, the real story of the Freemasons is simple. It is the story of a brotherhood built around personal growth, community service, and moral values. Though surrounded by myths, the verified history shows an organization focused on charity, education, and ethical living. Their symbols may be mysterious, and their rituals may be private, but their overall purpose has always been clear: to help individuals improve themselves and contribute positively to their communities. And that is the real, documented truth behind the world's most talked about fraternity, the Freemasons.